Hi, Tarot friends. This is Ultraviolet Morgan, and we're doing a live show. Gonna hang out for a little while, maybe answer some of your questions. I did try to do a video read of an almost. Well, I was gonna do a reading, and it didn't really work out. So my cards are still laying out. Oops. Keep the high. 4 elements. Hi, 33 Island Girl. I'm doing good. Let's see. So I'm going to read today. I'm going to use one of these decks. So since I originally intended that I was going to do a reading with these cards, they're just still laying out. It didn't work out. So I'm just going to do a live. I'm not going to do a big grand reading. I'm going to do readings for individuals. Island Girl, great. Island Girl, did you have a question that you wanted to ask the tarot cards? And also, or my oracle cards, if you'd like to request a certain deck, I'm going to go through what the decks are right now. I got these E energy cards, and here's a couple of samples. Magic Carpet, Laser Beam, Just Say No. These aren't always great on their own. They kind of generally work pretty well for clarifying other cards. So the E's are available. And if you got a little bit of dark side to your personality, we've got the Dark Knight of the Soul Tarot. Imp of Torment is an example. Journey of Darkness, Dictator of Torment. This one, if there's any supernatural fans in the house, this one reminds me of Lucifer or Nick. All right. 4 of Rage from this deck. So this is obviously a pretty dark, somewhat dismal deck. We have the Tried and True, Rider-Waite-Smith. And some of the sample cards of that. Well, here's another Dark Knight of the Soul tarot deck. And then I'm working with the Light Seers and the Muse tarot. So here's the Muse. These are written by the same, cards going everywhere. Same artist. Muse tarot. The Muse cards. I'm using these specifically because my lighting is not the greatest. My camera is not the greatest. But these are really nice, vibrant cards, so I feel like they'll show up pretty well. You do probably have a couple questions already. And here are some from the Light Seers Tarot. Very popular, vibrant, and beautiful deck. All right. So that's what we're working with today. I probably won't be on for super long. Already, I'm tired. I do want to say, if you like this video, like it if you like it. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. When I get 500 subscribers, I'm going to celebrate by doing a full Celtic Cross reading for one viewer. I just did that for something visually appealing. Let me see. What's everybody? Island Girl liked. Thank you for liking. Island Girl posted her question. A love message from Ian Jeevan. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but yes, you can get a love message. You can get a love message, not massage. I cannot give you a massage. All right, love messages. Love, 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 love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little. Well, my voice just went away. Just too little love. From him specifically. Is he passed on? All right, we would like a message from Ian Javon. Okay, so he's alive and well. We just want a message from his soul to your soul. From his soul to your soul. Ian Javon to Chrissy Chandler. So far, I've got the King of Swords coming up in reverse. So the King of Swords, especially in reverse, is a pretty harsh energy. So, okay. We've got Seven of Swords. The Tower. The Fool. And the King of Pentacles all kind of jumped out. With the Tower card, it could represent something unexpected, something about to happen that could be very sudden and dramatic. Although it could also represent some really amazing sex. And we've got the Fool again. I don't know why I'm feeling this call to just put so many cards down. 10 of Materials. This is a card of satisfaction and abundance. But we've also got, so you said he's your lover. And I have to wonder if he is maybe sneaking out on someone else, or if you are, if someone is. Just with this Seven of Swords. The King of Swords in reverse makes me feel like this is a very intelligent but calculating person. They may say things that they don't sugarcoat. They don't mince words. They don't sugarcoat. If they've got something harsh to say, they'll say it in a harsh way. With two Fool cards, this is and they're upright, so this is a positive, youthful, sort of exciting, adventurous card, but also card of naivete. And combined with this card of sort of dishonesty. I have to wonder if there's some things that he's not telling you. Then we have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Materials, which both, it's the same suit actually. So the King of Pentacles upright, to me represents responsibilities, can represent a lot of responsibilities kind of weighing on a person. So this is a person who has a lot of responsibilities. With 2 Fool cards, it could also be normally the Fool doesn't mean a fool, but it could be that this person is fooling 2 people. It really could be that one of the situations is about to blow up. I want to clarify the Tower. Okay. I feel like this person has a lot of responsibilities, and they're probably silver lining. Looking for an escape from that. Baggage be gone. And Bunny Hop Jive. Does Bunny Hop Jive, is there anything to do with dancing or dancing around? So dancing around the truth, dancing around like just not being direct and forward. Baggage be gone gives me the indication that there's, I see with the baggage and with the King of Pentacles, just a lot of responsibilities and a lot of baggage and a lot of just kind of heavy energy. But then with the Ten of Materials, it goes together as it's like this person has a lot of blessings, but they feel very weighted down by them. I don't feel like I have a message directly from what's his name? You have a lot on your plate too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just that he's very busy, and also he just may not be very straightforward. And people used to say to someone that I know, not to burn their candle at both ends. It burns out faster. It just feels like something is kind of, this is saying to me, something's got to give. Like this person has all this responsibility and all this weight, and it could be that you're kind of a little bit of an escape valve for that, some release, but at the same time, I don't know that they can really keep all of their balls in the air. I don't know what I mean. I want something that's going to be I don't usually give so many such a long reading, but I'm trying to see if I can pick up a message or like what he wants from you. I feel like maybe he's got a lot of, so with all of his responsibilities and commitments, I feel like he is able to use them as an excuse to avoid being direct with you or being, if he's not available, he's got like he honestly does have a lot of commitments and a lot on his plate, but he also kind of can lean into that a little bit to avoid being the word I want, being accountable for sort of leaving you hanging. So, I mean, I feel like he's busy a lot and you're waiting for him a lot. And that's what he wants. He wants that would be what he wants. He wants you to wait for him. He wants you to sit around and wait for him and kind of not be out doing anything else, which may not be in your best interest. I don't know what you laughed at, but something I said. The Four of Cups in reverse. So the Four of Cups is like often being offered something that you don't want. But in reverse, it could represent getting just a little bit, kind of a breadcrumb kind of an idea. Getting just little trickles, little bits at a time. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So we've got this romantic, but he's coming at you in reverse too. So this again gives me an indication, makes me feel like he's not being honest with you, or he's not being honest overall. Eight of Swords is a card of being trapped. So I feel like, again, he wants you waiting. He wants you like sort of at his beck and call, but he doesn't necessarily want to extend you the same, what's the word? Yeah, I'm getting this sort of, he's Mr. Busy, he's Mr., and like you said, you have a lot on your plate too, so that might make it difficult to meet up, but it just feels like maybe you're the one doing a lot of the bending, because I kind of feel getting a lot of manipulative energy. I'd like to have a better message from you, I'll tell you that, or for you. But I just feel like he wants you to kind of wait on him and be there for him, and be available when he wants you to be available, and to ask and expect very little of him. So that is your message from Jivan. Okay. Oh, alrighty. So, well, you're living your best life. Good. Yeah. Good. Because I'm getting that he's not loving, that you've got your own life going on, but if he can't give you all of himself, what can he expect, right? You're a busy girl too. Go on with your bad self, sister. Chrissy, Chandler's love ever coming towards me. In my love life, I am my whole life single, getting worried. Don't worry, Chrissy. There's nothing wrong with being single. Be happy to be single. Be happy to be independent. You don't have to belong to someone else, or have someone else validate your existence. What it's so dark over here. I gotta put something down. That doesn't help a whole lot. Chrissy, is love ever coming towards me? Let's get on with that question. Is love ever coming towards me? Chrissy wants to know. Wow. 7 of emotions. And the Hanged Man. And 6 of emotions, hiding out behind the 7 of emotions. How about that? Seven of emotions, hanging out behind the 6 of emotions reversed. 6 of emotions reversed gives me an idea that you might be feeling stuck on a past crush or past something that happened in the past, or someone that you have known for a long time or used to know, somebody that you used to know. I forgot what I was about to say. With the 7, I feel like actually you've got a lot of choices or options coming up. And I also feel like with the Hanged Man, that there are options, and that this is you sort of contemplating a decision. I feel like you have options. Maybe you have options available now, or maybe you'll have options available soon. Let's slide these up here. But there's kind of something from the past that's maybe preventing you from seeing these options, or maybe they haven't quite shown up just yet. Guys, don't even talk to you. I've never been in a relationship. It could also be that what's about the past is that you're stuck in repeating an idea that since you've never had a relationship, you won't ever have one in the future. You're kind of playing that story that I've never had a relationship, I'm never going to have a relationship, and that negative story could be preventing you from seeing options or from being open to options, because I see options, if not right now, coming into play. 2 of Pentacles even shows that you could be trying to balance the attention from multiple people. Look at the Judgment card in reverse. Again, it's this kind of feeling that you're stuck in this old story that the way things have been are the way things will always be. But Knight of Pentacles in reverse also tells me that now this indicates that right now is a slow time, or nothing's happening right now, and it is kind of moving sort of slowly. So it's not like you're not exactly wrong to be frustrated, but you do have to change your internal story. You kind of have to keep the faith and wait a little bit longer, because I see options and I see you weighing your options. But it could be a minute or two. But there's some things that you can do now to kind of plant some seeds or whatever, just try to, make friendly conversations, get out there, join things, don't enjoy yourself. Okay. I'll be back.
Yeah, I can tell.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Love you.
Love you too. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Sorry, guys. I lost my place. I had to get the door. Alan Girl, I hope your reading resonated and was helpful. Right, I was talking to Chrissy. Okay. Pretty new in America and hate it here. Yeah, America's got some issues. I can't lie about that. As I was saying, try to find some activities that you enjoy for your own sake, and that will help with meeting people and also with, planting seeds and being an interesting person, being a happy person. You have to be, someone that people are drawn to. So you have to keep your own fire lit, if that makes sense. I am all for staying single, absolutely. But yeah, focus on things that make you happy. But usually it kind of comes when you're least expecting it. I really feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, you want to sort of plant seeds in the world. You don't have to, how do I say this? You don't have to, everything doesn't have to lead directly to a relationship or a boy or person or whatever. But the more sort of people that you connect to, the more opportunities you create for yourself. So, if you decide to stay single, there's, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Let me see who else is. I only have one person watching. That's okay. Hi to the one person watching. But that's weird. I've got several people in chat, but only one person supposedly watching. Let me look through my messages and see who else I can do a reading for. The 4 elements. How does my love interest, who's a Leo, currently feel about me? Alright, how does this Leo feel about the 4 elements? How does Leo feel about the 4 elements? Excuse me. How does Leo feel? Jackpot. Well, I guess Leo feels pretty good about you. Feels like you have all the qualities that he's been looking for. I'm saying he, I don't know for sure. they feel like you have the qualities they've been looking for. They feel like you are the whole package. They feel like you have wonderful qualities. High Priestess in reverse. But they are not the kind of person to be demonstrative or to share their feelings. They may be a little shy. They may be waiting, feeling you out to see if maybe you're everything you seem to be, too good to be true or not. Ace of Materials. Yeah, that tells me they have some reservations about moving forward, about actually making a move for some reason. It's like, yeah, they think you're great, but for some reason they aren't too eager to move forward and kind of test the theory and see if their instincts are right on. The Temperance card saying that they just kind of they're not necessarily moving forward, they're just kind of enjoying where things are now. It also could be that they are really happy with the way things are now. Can you see those cards even? Sorry. Yep, okay, can. Boy. There. It could be that they think you're the jackpot as it is now. Like, Ace of Emotions in reverse. So that would be the Ace of Cups. They could be could have been recently hurt or not over hurt from an ex or something. I feel like they're kind of afraid to move forward. But you shouldn't necessarily make the first move, because I thought that earlier, and I right away was like, no, don't say that. Because I feel like they could possibly be easily spooked. So you are probably going to have to kind of wait and see if they'll make a move once they feel more comfortable and more sure of themselves. Get my cards in order. Let's see, who else do we have? Man, I'm tired, guys. Yeah. You said you're not talking at the moment. Was it the what card? Did you have the High Priestess? I can feel that kind of. Maybe I can't remember if you had the High Priestess, even though I just did it, but I get that. Oh, hi, Momon. Mew. You liked and subbed? Thank you. MEAUXX. I love it, but I just don't know how to say it. And I don't have a list exactly. I'm just kind of trying to get people as they comment. Miss M, what is F? Feelings, intentions towards me. Everybody wants to know. Brand spanking new. They may think you're new and shiny, Let's see what the tarot has to say. What is F's intentions towards me? Oh, the moon and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Well, no wonder you don't know. I'm not sure they know. Feel like they think you're new and shiny and interesting. Are they flirting with you a little bit? A little banter, even a little bit of negging maybe. But getting kind of a back and forth, hot and cold. I don't think they know what they want, which unfortunately, if they really, really wanted something with you, they would know it. They feel like they're just kind of playing around at this moment in time. I would maybe suggest, this isn't the tarot, this is just me, a little hard to get. You know, a little hard. Don't be too available. But I just feel like don't cut off contact or whatever, but definitely don't jump when they say jump. And make it clear you have your own thing going on. Because, I mean, I can't. They're either just playing or they don't know. I hope that was helpful. Who did I just read for? Miss M. You're welcome, Miss M. Okay, I'm going to call you Momone. I don't know. Either way, I love the sound of it. How does Vanessa feel about me? I am a Scorpio and she is a Libra. I don't know why I just turned the phone upside down. Vanessa is Scorpio. How do you feel about this Libra, Vanessa? Okay, be forewarned. I drew from the Dark Knight of Soul Tarot. That's not the only place I'm going to draw from. I got the Siren of Decay, Gold Digger, Seven of Torment, Counterfeit, and Ace of Torment, Smoke and Mirrors. So I'm going to guess that they're feeling a little... They're not sure of your intentions. Now I'm going to go to the Rider-Waite-Smith, the classic. But yeah, I feel like they're worried. Oh, yeah. They are just... Either they're not trustworthy, but your question was how they feel about you. Feeling like they have... Why don't they trust you? Why do they think you're after their money, or that you're scamming them or tricking them, or not what you seem? Are you? I mean, I hope not. I try to believe the best in King of Swords. Yeah. Are you harsh with your words? feel like she is trying to figure you out, but she doesn't. Something about you has set off some bells, and she's got concerns. She definitely thinks you're going to hurt her. And I don't know if it's because of anything you've done or if it's just her own thing, but her walls are up. Her walls are up high. Oh, that's right. She's a Scorpio. Yeah, she's a Scorpio, and that makes sense. Now that I remember that. She's just not trusting. She's pretty sure she's probably not trusting of anybody. She's pretty suspicious of your motives. You're welcome. Oh, you're the Scorpio. Oh boy. Sorry, I got all confused. You're the Scorpio. She's the Libra. Okay. Well, as long as you know how it resonates with you. That's what's important. Are you suspicious of her motives? Do you feel like she might be a gold digger or might be not what she okay. Well, in that case, I think maybe you should trust those feelings. From the cards that came up. Yeah, good. You pulled back your energy. Good. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got that all twisted and backwards, but good on you to pull the energy back. She maybe along the line you'll figure out. Maybe you never will, but the smoke and mirrors just seems like she's definitely not what she appears. So you're welcome. I'm glad I could confirm what you already felt. Let's see, who else are we talking to today? Zodiac Clover Starseed. Wow, what great name. Love it. Can I get a reading? Sure. Okay. Sometimes and all the messages don't show up. Who's hanging out? Well, where am I? The four elements. How does Leo? Okay, I answered that one. Sorry. Oh. It's boring to look at just a dark background. This M, what is F Virgo feelings intentions to me? Miss M, I didn't read about your Virgo, was I? Victoria, let me see if I can find your question. What kind of guy should I be manifesting that compliments me? What kind of guy? Love that question. What kind of guy should you be manifesting? Victoria. Your name's fun to say. What kind of guy should Victoria be manifesting toward herself? What do we want? And when do we want it? When do we want true love? When do we want it? Now. Let's see. These are strange. Those are some strange ones. Ace of Wands. Okay. Honestly, the first thing that I thought of when I saw the Ace of Wands is someone who is very well endowed. Okay. So now I'm also drawing from the Dark Knight. These are probably going to basically show the opposite of what you're looking for. So with the Imp of Sorrow, Crocodile Tears, you want someone who is sincere, and this is for you to decide. Do you want someone who is deeply emotional, or do you want someone who is not deep, not like that? The opposite, you don't want someone who has fake tears. So do you want someone who isn't a big crier, who's got their, do you want, some people would say that, sensitive boys are just a lot of emotional labor. So, usually we want someone who's sensitive to us, not someone we have to take care of. So those, I guess, are both things for you to consider. Siren of Sorrow, head case. Well, obviously you want him to be probably fairly mentally healthy, or at least, treating any type of issues that he may have. Villain of Rage, on the edge. Okay, so that's very important. You want someone who can someone who's even-tempered, who's, you don't want to say it in the negative, but I can't help it, who's not violent or dishonest or jealous or possessive. So obviously when manifesting, you want to think of what the opposite of that is, what the positive of that is. So rather than jealous, you want someone who's secure, rather than rageful or whatever. You want someone who's definitely who's emotionally balanced, psychologically, mentally, and emotionally balanced. This is the main thing that I'm getting off of these three cards. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you want someone who saves their pennies, which just made me think of Material Girl. Only boys who save their pennies make my rainy day. It's hard to figure out what the Ten of Swords would be for a quality that you want in someone that you're manifesting. but my E card just may have shined some light on that. Okay, so baggage be gone. You definitely want someone who doesn't have a lot of baggage, who doesn't have a lot of bitterness due to past. You don't want someone with a big chip on their shoulder who's going around complaining about how they've been done wrong so much by, those past, or people who reflect their past issues onto you. And then we have Bunny Hop Jive, which makes me feel like you want someone who's a good dancer. And bunnies like to do other things too. Someone with a lot of energy, someone who's fun, someone who's flexible and who can, who can be spontaneous. Not someone who calls you up at 2 o'clock in the morning and says, come over. That's not spontaneous. That's something else. But someone who can, if things don't go the way they're planned, they can still figure out how to enjoy. If you guys have planned to have a picnic and you drive all the way out to the picnic site, and as you're putting out your blanket, it starts to pour and rain. You don't want a person who says, well, now our date's ruined, our day is ruined, nothing ever goes right for me, wah, 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 wah. You want the person who bounces right up and says, all right, this didn't go the way it was meant to go, but we can make it even better. We can sit in the car and listen to the rain on the roof and snuggle and feed each other our picnic food. Or, well, there was a place I wanted to check out anyway. We could go there. Or, something. Somebody who's got the flexibility and spontaneity to make the most of any situation, who's just going to be fun and upbeat and positive no matter what life throws at them. I feel like that is really something that you want. And now I got leaping into love. So you want someone whose heart is open and ready to be in love, because so many people are not. They're still looking for relationships or situationships. You definitely should be manifesting someone with joy in their heart. I feel like that's a biggie. Yes. I hope that, let me see, it says there's a message being held for review and it's just a tree stump. Okay, I don't know why YouTube was questioning whether or not I want to see that. Yeah, so those are some of the qualities that I think that you want to focus on. You're welcome. Let me put some hearts down right there. Once I get down to those hearts, I'll probably start winding down, so I don't know if I'm going to take readings after that or not. We'll kind of see. It's 12:39 where I am, and my eyes are getting sleepy. So be sure if you're enjoying this tarot content, be sure to like it if you like it and subscribe for more. Ring the bell. Ring my bell. Okay, where was I? So some of the old messages have, it's just showing top chat. Annoying. Let me see if I can figure out where I am. Seashells? Where's Seashells? Did she make a question? I don't know why it's not showing me old messages. Seashells wants a love reading. Okay. I'm going to go with Seashells. If I skipped anybody, if there's anybody before Seashells, it's not showing me messages from earlier. So let's get a love reading. For Seashell. Ooh, okay. Seashell. I'm seeing a need for self-care and self-love, which doesn't preclude receiving love, but I want you to pamper yourself. I want you to treat yourself as you want a lover to treat you. And I want you to believe that you deserve the best and that you deserve that treatment. And that you won't let anyone in your life who won't treat you as good or better than you treat yourself. And you're going to start treating yourself really good. Okay. And then with the Chariot is a card of victory and moving forward. So I definitely see you moving forward. And the Six of Emotions in reverse can talk about the past. So again, it's in reverse. So it's very important to move forward and move up. So upgrade. So whoever you dated in the past, if they weren't top quality men or women or aliens or whatever, if they weren't top quality partners, then I want you to improve on them. And if they were top quality partners, then I want you to continue to look for that level, okay? Don't go back to your exes. They're your exes for a reason. Don't go back. If that was in your head at all, I'm telling you now, don't do it. I'm going to go for an e-message. Guys, I love you. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight. Whoa. Okay. 20 cards just flew off. Musing right along. Over your shoulder, and everything is beautiful. So, with musing right along, two kind of messages came in. Music, and secondly, inspiration. So definitely I also want you to seek out someone who you feel inspired by, or who you feel like you admire and can look up to, but without feeling small yourself. Like without feeling like you're not good enough for them, because you are. And also, if there's karaoke in your area, I'm just feeling like go to karaoke or go somewhere where there's music. But man, I'm feeling like karaoke. Over your shoulder. This also makes me feel like someone's kind of nearby. Like someone's just over your shoulder. They may be around and you haven't noticed them yet. I don't know why, but go to karaoke, okay? Everything is beautiful. And sing about beautiful things. If you don't sing, just go. You don't have to sing. You can just watch other people sing. Yeah, Victoria. Penis was the first card. I was not sure if I should say that. I didn't know how you would take it, but yeah. That's exactly what I saw. Okay, well, let's see. That was from a reading earlier. Who is next? I'm not asking for anyone to type that. I'm just talking as I look through. I have my own money and I'm a Forex trader and no gold digger. I don't know what a Forex trader is, but it sounds interesting. Yeah, this is from the earlier reading for Mo Monet. Just reading the comments, catching up. Chantel, how does Martin feel about me? Chantel, I don't think I answered that. So let me know if you're still here and if I read for you or not. Seashells, I gave you a reading, right? I believe so. If not, let me know. It's like the drunk friendly version of Victoria. Seashells, because I skipped Victoria. Oh, Olivia Santiago. If you had a question, please re-ask. Sorry, guys. Someone with a pen 15, Victoria. Exactly, Victoria. You know what you want. Why are you asking me? You know what you want. Sunday. Today we relax. Okay. Live love. What are they saying to their family about me? Okay. I'm going to do live love and then I'm going to kind of move down and see who's has told me I've skipped them, but I don't want to scroll down because I'll lose my spot where I am now and then I'll be all confused again. So what are they saying to their family about live love? Well, it looks like they're saying you're a hard worker, you're skilled, good at your job, or maybe that you work a lot. So something about work for sure. Queen of Pentacles would say that they think that you're maternal or good at taking care of people, loving. These are positive things. That you take the high ground, you have good morals. With the star in reverse, that could be that you maybe you've had some disappointments, or that you if you're not religious, it could also be, if you don't have faith, if you don't believe what they believe, or if you don't I'm feeling like it could have to do with depression. I don't know, or like, okay, she's a really hard worker. She's really good at her job. She's really loving and nurturing. She takes really, good care of me. She fights the good fight. She stands up for what's right. but she's got, she has a hard time like balancing out her emotions or believing, that good things can happen. She could be kind of pessimistic or depressive. I don't know. It's weird that I'm feeling depression from the star reversed. I've never felt that before. I'm getting that a little bit. And then we have the three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Swords, which they might say that you have to win, or that you feel like you have to win all the time, or have the last word. And either they admire that about you, or they find it annoying. Could be either one. Could be both. I feel like it's mostly positive, some concern, but also that it's not so rosy that they think you're perfect. But I think that's wonderful because, they still, you want them to know that you're not perfect and still want to be around you, With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I don't know if that means maybe you're not close, you don't have a lot of close friends, family members. Maybe you work a lot. They might be saying that you're a workaholic. They might be saying that you're have a hard time connecting with people on a more emotional level, or that you use work to avoid things. But and also it could be that you have a hard time, seeing a little bit of hard time working with others, or I'm seeing that you're really more independent and more prefer to, you're both like independent and competitive, and you want to win, you want to be the best, and it's seems more important than working with others, or making others feel better about themselves. You could be a little bit on the cutthroat side. They could also feel that you're maybe a little socially awkward. With the Star in reverse, it could deal with depression and or like social anxieties. It's so weird. I don't know why the Star card is saying that to me right now. But I don't feel like they're saying bad things, but they may be saying some things that give them either concern for you or concern about you. Like, they work too much, and they're loving when they're around, but they work a lot, and they can be a little brusque. They have to have the last word. They're kind of a little self-righteous, maybe goody-goody, or they might really be intent on doing the right thing. They, meaning you, this is them talking about you. but it's like in a way where it could come across as condescending or lectury or whatever. It's just a possibility. I'm just kind of looking at how they could give the same information in a positive or negative way. So I can see how they may have some complaints, but unless you're getting a real negative response from their family, then it could be some of the negative things. But if you're not getting a negative response, then it's probably not the negative things. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next. Sorry, I'm getting real sleepy. Dali Kumari. How my future will be with my boyfriend, who's born in January 1999. How will Dali's future be with her boyfriend? Her boyfriend, Dali, is a Pisces, and her boyfriend is Capricorn. Well, my personal opinion is Capricorns are not as fun as Pisces. And what do I get? Judgment in reverse. So they may think that you need to change some things about yourself. They may think that you need to be more like them. And that can cause some conflict. King of Wands. The King of Wands is generally pretty passionate. So that could indicate that, a pretty good love life. But I do feel like you're getting kind of a judgmental vibe from them. And also, at some point, I feel like one or both of you is going to feel like pulling away. Due to probably some differences. But with the Three of Wands in reverse, I feel like you're not going anywhere for a while. But yeah, I'm just feeling I don't get the messages I want. I get the messages I get. Just feeling like they could be really harsh on you. Things are just flying all over the place. X-ray vision, like they look right through you. Give me a card about this relationship. Wow. Clearly, I'm going to need to go to sleep soon. Interesting. When I dropped every single card, there are these dominoes falling all over. I am feeling like there's just a domino effect of them being a little just harsh on you and not accepting that you are just a very different person from them and you do things differently, and you maybe if it making you feel kind of bad for being who you are. And that's no good. Sorting my cards because I got a bunch of them all crazy mixed up. On another E card. Also, with X-ray vision, I feel like they might be kind of diagnosing you. Everything is beautiful. And they feeling like they're diagnosing you and they're you know that song by Pink where she's like, you've been talking in your sleep, things you never say to me. She sees there's all these problems and he says, I don't know what you're talking about. Everything is great. That's a vibe I'm getting. So since these cards don't want to tell me anything encouraging, I don't want to draw anymore because, sorry. That's what I'm getting. That's the message I'm getting, and I'm sorry to deliver such news. Seashells. I'm single. Can I get a love rating? Seashells, yes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I gave you a love rating. Olive, September vibes. Any good news that I should look forward to for the rest of September? I am job hunting. Olive is job hunting. Good news for September. Cards are just falling out of the sky. High Priestess. The Priestess literally just fell down. Okay. That's not the card you want, but that's the card that fell out of nowhere on top of me just now. The High Priestess is about experiences. It's about direct experiences that go beyond words. The Hermit in reverse. I feel like something is going to come to a definite end. Something that needs to be laid to rest. I read a long time ago, you can't go into a new room without leaving the room that you're in. So I feel like there's an ending of a chapter and the beginning of something new. Yeah. And that you'd be connecting with some other peeps, some other people, some friends, some teamwork, something. The star, if you want good news, the star is it, man. Hope. Star is about hope and direction. Good feelings. Temperance. Well, he's handsome. So it's feeling like the things that are going to happen are going to be internal or otherwise kind of under the surface. It's not going to be really dramatic or bold. Even this is not going to be really dramatic or bold. This is just an ending of something. Something's done, and you have to accept that something's done so you can move forward into the new. And our Hermit's reverse, I'm feeling like, you maybe have learned some lessons over the past however long that you're ready to start sharing. So I wonder if your job might involve training or teaching or mentoring or possibly even supervising. The High Priestess likes to keep her secrets. So there's a little bit that she's not telling us about. And the Three of Pentacles design it's like a stop sign. Which again indicates to me, an ending of one thing. You stop, you just fully stop, and then you can go again when the light changes. I feel like there's an end, something is ending so that something new can come forth. You can only see the stars in the dark and that kind of thing. I'm feeling like whatever happens, stay cool and stay calm and collected and like just ride the waves and try not to judge it as bad or good. Just, it is what it is. There's things that will seem like they're bad but will turn out to be good later, and things maybe that seem like they're good but will turn out to be not so good. So don't judge, things as good or bad. If it rains, the crops need the rains. It's not to spoil your day. It's because farmers need the rain so you can have food on your table. With the Star, I feel like you're aiming for your goals and that you're likely to get the thing that you're wishing for. So, but it's like you're gonna get stopped first. It's gonna be a big stop and standstill where nothing seems to be happening, but it's temporary. It's just a street light. Hope that makes sense. Let's see. Seashells. You're welcome, seashells. Bagya, thank you for subscribing. Bagya, did you have a question? Or maybe you already typed it in. Patients have made me wiser and more relaxed. Absolutely. Seashell, absolutely. Vanessa, hello. Seashells, you're very welcome. I don't know why they choose to hold certain things. Vanessa, can I get a love reading? Okay. Vanessa just wants a love reading. Love reading for Vanessa. Somewhere behind me is my Vanessa tarot. But it's put up somewhere. Love reading for Vanessa. Vanessa wants a love message. Those cards have nothing to say. And that's good. What these cards? Love message? Oh, well. Hold on to what you've got. Oh, gosh. He's a handsome fella. I'm so distracted by the King of Wands that I don't even know the message. I'm just like, bring me that and we'll be good. You could be looking forward to a Leo in your life. King of Wands is Leo, fire sign, and there's even a lion in the picture. Someone who is also very spiritual. I feel like there's someone who's very vibrant and very very strong personality that may not be what you're used to that's coming along, that might I was gonna say sweep you off your feet, but might at first knock you off your feet, you know? Like, this person's just a little too much for me. I like to line things up and take things slow and do things in a nice, neat, orderly fashion and pay attention to all the details. And this guy just comes in and with no regard. But I feel like there may be an odd couple in the making one of these days. Seashells, I love that reading. Yay, thank you. I'm glad. Trimini, drop your question. Hi, Andrew. I watched your video twice. I'll probably watch it again. I was really interested in a few things. If you do another one, you could do one about that book, because I was interested in more about that book that you got, that the last hero book you'll ever need or whatever. Like a sort of a walkthrough, maybe? Just a suggestion if you don't have any ideas. And also, I think, was your reading, or was your spread, was that one of the versions of the horseshoe spread? I've never actually seen anyone do it, and I really liked it. Tremani, how does G currently feel about me? We had a falling out yesterday. Tremani and G. How does Tremani currently feel? No. Tremani currently feels a laser beam. Tremani feels like they're focused on your Tremani, or yeah. So you feel like G, you're just laser focused on G and wanting to kind of repair what happened. But how does G feel? How does G feel about Tremani? Smooth, easy. What does that mean? When asking how a guy feels about a girl, that's a trick kind of answer. Bring it. Okay. So maybe they thought that you would be really easy to get along with, or easy to even control, or get their way with, and it turned out that you had boundaries and stood up for yourself, and maybe that's why you had a falling out. Bring it. It's been brought in. But how does G feel now about Tremani? How does G feel now about Tremani? How does she feel about Tremonti? I was starting to lose my focus. How does G feel about Tremonti? G doesn't want to answer on this deck. Okay. Although I did see this card, which makes me feel like they feel somehow that they won whatever the argument was or whatever the situation was. Like they feel like they won and they beat you, or they feel like they were in the right. Ace of Inspiration in reverse. So they're not ready right now for a new start. Eight of Emotions. They're not. Okay, so they're not ready to deal with you right now. They think they're right. They think you're wrong. They think that they're not planning to walk away, but they're planning to stay away from it. Someday I'm going to make it all right, but not right now. It's a song lyric. But I don't think they're planning it to be too far into the future, but they're being kind of stuck in there like they were right, you were wrong. They're not ready to talk yet, but they're not they're not done. They're just not ready. Four of Inspiration. I think they're kind of planning that they'll be, that you guys will make up. They know you're going to make up in the future, but right now they're mad and they're going to hold on to their grudge. That's what I see. They need a little time because they need to get over themselves, I think. Because you have a right to have boundaries. You just need to let them be mad. Let them be mad. Let them work through it. Give them their space. They're not leaving for good. They might be trying to punish you a little with their absence. Try not to let them do that either. Just try to find a better way to spend your time. Ugh, my battery is dying. Oh. All right. Listen, guys. I gotta check what's my battery on my computer because if that dies, then I won't be recording. Okay. Yeah, you get to see the top of my head. Fancy that. That battery's good. I had to check. All right. It's just there for color. Okay, no more after this. The spot where I made that comment is as far as I could go tonight, guys. What? Seashells is as far back as it's letting. Okay, live chat. Annoying. YouTube is annoying me a lot right now. Dolly, I did do a reading for you. I feel like they just shuffled the conversations. Thanks, Olive, for pitching in there. Okay, thank you, Olive. SJ wants to know, how does Aries feel about me? No communication right now. Aries is not talking to SJ. Let's see why. How does Aries feel about SJ? they're feeling left out. Okay, I think they might be feeling like you're not talking to them. And you might be thinking they're not talking to you. King of Cups. Maybe they feel like you're being too emotional, or I feel like they're feeling like that left out, and maybe they are just not talking to you because they feel like they've been attacked by you in some way, or that you've done something to them, taken something from them, hurt their feelings in some way. Can you guys hear me? So, left behind. They feel like you left them behind, left them out, forgot about them, ignored them. Maybe you did something and they weren't invited, or seems like somehow you've left them feeling left out and somehow attacked, or like you came at them. And muzzled in reverse. And tyrant. Okay, so they definitely feel done wrong by. They feel like they can't express their emotions right now. They can't tell you the truth about how they feel. They feel muzzled. Or maybe they feel like you're not listening. Maybe they feel like you're not listening, so they just decided not to talk. And they feel like you are overbearing. And maybe controlling. It doesn't really quite fit with the rest of it, but they just don't feel free to express themselves. So they're just not going to say anything. And it could be too that they don't. This could be another person, like a parent or something from their childhood, that so like because of their way they were raised, they don't know how to express their dissatisfaction or unhappiness in a healthy way, so they just withdraw. And then they might project a little bit of that onto you, like qualities that you don't have, but qualities that they're used to, because they just think that's how everyone is, because it's how they were raised. Like they weren't allowed to speak those types of emotions, and so they feel like you'll kind of respond in the same way. So I feel like they've got some things that are being unsaid that they don't really know how to express. And they don't know how to like say things to you that are unpleasant, or that are, potentially could upset you or make you mad, or make you maybe mad at you, but they don't want you to be upset with them for saying the things that they're thinking, if that makes sense. So I feel like, yeah, feel somewhat attacked and left out and unable to speak their truth. So if you are a person who can take criticism and hear other people's issues and value them, then you'll have to prove that to them in some way. Dolly, I did your reading earlier. Oh, I guess you commented when I was doing your reading. Okay. Hello, blessings to Genesis. These comments are for so long ago. Santiago, I'm scared of the Ten of Swords, right? What do I need to know that will help me become a better version of myself? Okay. Aller, don't be scared of the Ten of Swords, because I really think that it's an end of something that is necessary to be over in order to move on. And I wouldn't tell you that if I didn't think so. Okay. But yeah, what do I need to know that will help me become a better version of myself? But yeah, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Wants to become a better version. How can I become a better version of myself if I am? What do I need to know in order to become a better version of myself? Okay, these cards are not talking to me right now. I love these kinds of questions. Spiritual development. What do I need to know in order to become a better version of myself? Well, I'm wondering if you might be a little bit indecisive. With the Two of Swords. In reverse. Indecision, I think, comes from not really trusting yourself. You need to learn to trust your instincts, trust your judgment, trust yourself. The Knight of Wands. Well, that's a court card. Knight of Wands. And the Lovers in reverse. Lovers can often represent a choice as well. So, yeah, I'm getting a lot with this indecision and learning to trust yourself. So that is going to be an important thing. Also, because the Knight of Wands is a court card, it's a personality card. So I'm going to actually just go right to the book and see what the book has to say, because I think it'll probably have some good insights. Knight of Wands. Charisma, passion, spontaneity, pursuing your dreams, fast energy, enthusiasm, courage, taking inspired action, the pursuit of adventure. Shadow Seer. Unfocused energy, self-sabotage with fiery emotions. Yeah. Recklessness, the need for more self-awareness. And being cocky. Interesting. So I do right off the bat feel like self-sabotage could be a really strong thing that you need to look at in yourself. indecisiveness and putting things off can be a very, very, very big way to self-sabotage yourself, or to self-sabotage. And I'm feeling like, as I said, that you need to you need to learn to trust yourself. That's indicated by all of those cards. What have you been dreaming about? The Knight of Wands gallops in and out of your reading with messages of adventure, of impulsivity, and of bravely pursuing the things that inspire you the most. The passion project you've been tinkering with, the drum circle you've always wanted to join, allow spontaneity into your choices and gift yourself the freedom to shift your reality to match your desires. And then you can be a match for whoever I read for earlier. Basically just a joke, but we were discussing that earlier. Allow spontaneity into your choices and gift yourself the freedom to shift your reality to match your desires. It's okay to crave new things and run with the wind when you're feeling charged up about an idea. Go with it. Allow this high-spirited energy to rush in and incite a wildfire of positive momentum. In shadow, this card counsels against reckless impulsivity and heated outbursts. You don't want all that pent-up creative energy to spontaneously combust. Fan the flames and leave some energy for the long haul. Make your passion work for you while whooshing yourself towards success. In the pursuit of the imagined, I manifest this fire with the infectious feelings of inspiration. That's interesting. Okay, so you also need to find out what inspires you, and that might help with the indecisiveness. You need to, have a focus, something by which to kind of measure your choices, like, who do you want to be? What, if you want to be spontaneous, then when faced with a choice that you feel tangled up about, go back to that. I want to be spontaneous, so therefore make the spontaneous choice, or the choice that supports that vision of yourself. So that having some type of focus can help you with the other issue. And then as you do that, that will help you to learn to trust yourself, hopefully. So that is my advice for you. Joe, general love reading for Joe. Awakening. Ace of Voices in reverse. Awakening. Do you have do you write poetry? Do you write poetry or express yourself in some way with words? I feel like that that you've been afraid to express yourself, that you need to express yourself. And that will help you with this awakening, and it will help you really feel like you need to express yourself and like use this creative outlet, and that will help you awaken to the kind of love relationship that you're looking for. Nine of materials, yeah. Beautiful, abundant blessings. I wonder if you're a writer or something like that. You asked for a love reading, but I'm getting, put your words on paper and maybe even try to sell them. Maybe that will help lead you to love. Sometimes the path to love is not straight and isn't to look for love, but to pursue another goal, and you find it kind of on the way. Love is very elusive when love is what you're chasing. But if you're chasing a different passion that can bring out the best in you, create opportunities, and put you in contact with other people with the same types of interests and passions, and that can lead to the love that you're looking for. Kaur. Is that pronounced Kaur or Car? My mom's married last name was Kaur, so hi, Sarah Baji. Car. Deepak, current energy towards me. Current energy from Deepak to Car. Okay. 7 of emotions in reverse. 9 of voices. And Queen of emotions in reverse. So I feel like they have an idea of who you are that doesn't line up with who you actually are. Like they have an image of you and they don't really know you. But I think they might be thinking about you or who they think you are. Oh, my battery is dying on this phone. The energy towards you is honestly it's very confusing to me. I apologize. Muse. Okay, I'm gonna try. Alright, let's see. This works. Everything is just falling apart. Just say no. I don't feel like they know you well enough to necessarily have any basis for energy coming towards you. Okay. I'm really sleepy, guys. And my phone's not going to work. And I lost our conversation. Trying to find my place because I turned the phone and it just disappeared. Thank you everyone who liked and subbed. If you click on the bell for notification the next time I come on live, I'll try to get to your questions. Get in there early. I can't read any more tonight. I'm just too tired. Sorry. SJ, well, I deleted him, but only because he lied to me. Well, that's a good reason. You're welcome, SJ. Hi, Zola. Zola, I'm about to say good night to everyone. Because I'm falling asleep, my eyes won't stay open, and I just can't hang anymore. I'm not even sure what the cards mean anymore. Got my whining energy on. Alright, tarot friends, I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're still here, thanks for sticking with me to the end. If I didn't get to you, catch the next one. I noticed people will subscribe and then I'm not sure, but I feel like maybe some people unsubscribe shortly after. You don't have to subscribe to get a reading. I appreciate it, but you don't have to do that. I don't know what I was gonna say. Just if I didn't get to you, I hope that you will just hop on the next one and ask early on, so I can get to you in the beginning. I'm falling asleep like crazy, so I love you guys. I hope to see you again soon. Until next time, be well.